Let's get episode 1 out the way. This is going to be late too. Good God. I got called away. After a concert, the media gets to work interviewing the legendary idol Apollo's passionate fans. Asked what their fave thing about their fave idol is, they all volunteer answers. It's gotta be the concerts. See, Apollo calls us his polites, and his concerts are his proclamations, and just being able to see Apollo in person is the best. Anyone will want to be his fan after hearing him sing live. He responds to us a bunch too. Like when he pointed right at me, I just wanted to melt. Wait. I don't know. Whatever. I felt like I spoke for the wrong character, but whatever. After interviewing the fans, or Apollites, Apollites, as they were called, the reporter goes to see an Apollo concert strictly for work. The venue, called the Temple by fans, is packed with concert goers. The unspoken mood of the audience allows no exit until the concert is over. Singing and dancing are as good as they say, and the melodies fit the performer perfectly. Is it really anything to get that obsessed with, though? Having covered so many artists to date, the reporter cannot help but look at Apollo with some confusion. His skill and performance art are certainly at a top idol level, but the reporter is at a loss to find any spark unique to Apollo. He sees it as a short-lived heat, a passion that cannot last, a common feature of idols, perhaps the defining one. Yet, just as he begins to think that, thanks for showing up today, my dear Polites. Hear my proclamation and get hyped! You sure that's not a sacred artifact in that word? Bright light pierces through his forehead, and the reporter feels himself wrapped in the warmth of the sun. He's cheating. When the light dies down and his vision finally returns, his surroundings have changed. Where am I? I was watching the concert. Why am I in Apollo's dressing room? Hey, great to see you again. Thanks for always being such a big help. It's been, what, a year since we've known each other now? I couldn't have come this far without you cheering me on. Let me take this moment to show you just how grateful I am. Oh, God. Like a brainwashing session? What? Oh, no, wait. Oh, God. Polly! Though the reporter had been watching the stage with a cool appraising eye, now he has lost any semblance of calm, cheering louder and louder with great passion than any other. Believing all the while that what he had seen in that bright sunlight was the truth, which he himself would experience in the future. On Olympus, there is a faith in the story of Cassandra, that Apollo gave visions of the future to the one who passionately loved him. That is not all, however. Yes, what a pain. I'm trying to figure out what that says. Well, it just looks like a bunch of gibberish. It's also promised that the intensity of his love in these visions will suddenly dry up. The concert ends and Apollo approaches his staff in the wings. Great job, everyone. What's up, manager? New gig for me? Got it. But let it wait till after I've seen my fans off. I'll find you in the dressing room after. The way he carries himself before everyone is that of a flawless idol, perfect from every angle. It is as if Apollo knew from the very beginning exactly how the audience expected a top idol to act. Valentine's idol show. The first beat. Idol training camp in another world. Someplace stand you didn't know? You didn't know? Let me explain. Idol trainees are hit with unexpected news after introducing themselves to each other. Now we're talking. Hey, what was my voice from last night? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Idols are all about training camp. I'll never forget the contrast I kept seeing back behind the idol. A bunch of idols, confident and passionate, aiming for the top of their game. And then their pride takes a hit in the camp, so they really lock in and realizing how passionate he's getting, Ducey has abruptly pauses to shake it all off. Training camp, huh? Not that I know about that or what that entails. Oh my god. The shift between the excitement and then just suddenly, yeah, whatever. I'm loving it. You and Leanne Side explain the situation to the trainees. There's plenty of practice studios in Tokyo, but they're all booked up all the time. So our school has provided a location with real emotional impact for students before their debut. What every hopeful top idol needs is to hold in their passion. Then, actually, Brandon, this is your task to do. God. Anyway, the place we're about to go is somewhere they finally found yesterday and managed to buy. Sorry I wasn't able to tell you beforehand. Pretty surprising, huh? There's no need to worry, though. I think you'll all like it. Managed to buy? Wait, for us? Just how much money does your school have? Wait, just how much money does your school have? Yes. Alumni and showbiz and their agencies donate crazy amounts of money to the school. Something about securing future talent. They invest a lot in plans that show promise. Does that mean we have promise? Even more reason to do our best in this practice. Expectations? I don't know if I'll be able to meet them. Now I'm all nervous. Oh. Stop being nervous or Snow might show up. Leanne's melodic voice is met with excitement from the group as she announces your unexpected destination. All right, producer, how about you show your trainers where they'll be staying? I don't even know where we'll be staying. I don't even know where we're staying. I'll quietly take the lead. Welcome to American Idol. Tokyo Idol. You find yourself in one of the mountains of Tokyo, shifted from a world collision. Your destination appears to be a village consisting of houses with thatched roofs. Hello there! No one's here, huh? I thought these were a bunch of old houses in the country. They seem more like wooden models, artificial, you know? Leanne Side, is this like a set for something? Haha, right on the money! I figured another Nakano student would be able to tell. The entertainers used to own this lot. They used it for a film that took place in the land of WoW, period-appropriate houses and all. When we go get an event about that, then. It changed owners, but the sets here are all the same. That explains the village houses. I'd have loved the tour. They even built houses. Well, does that mean we'll be living here for a while? Seriously? I figured training camp would be a little rough, but there's not a convenience store or burger shop anywhere in sight. I mean, would you expect it to be? Just like in that show a guy I talked to watched, it wasn't an old village, but idle trainees would split into groups and train in a temple. I don't think we've gone that far. Amdusias has the right of it. But Amdusias, I don't know. I have to figure out how to pronounce that. We'll figure it out next episode. But you won't be competing. You'll be helping each other out as a team. You'll eat together, practice together, and get closer. Don't worry though, your rooms will be separate. The big house in front of us is going to be your lesson studio. The one over there will be your lodging. The staff will take care of meals and necessities, so you can focus on your lessons. Hey, where's the sauna? We need a nice sweat and cold bath to wipe away the day's exhaustion. Please say there's no saunas here. Training takes priority. Leave the filming to me. Got it. Go ahead. Wait. Hey, hold it. I don't want to be grinning like a dummy on camera. Image is really important to an idol producer. If you're going to take offstage shots, at least wait till we're in the lesson studio. So what are we going to do to train then? I'll let the producer tell you all about that. Take it away, Brandon. I don't even know what we're doing. You didn't give me a pamphlet. Man, you didn't give me a pamphlet here. You didn't give me a pamphlet or anything. I don't know what I'm working with here. You explain what life in training will be like for you and your trainees. You have no idea what the heck you're talking about. First, on the practical side, lessons will start with song and dance, then the particular movements for the songs during the concerts. Then the trainers will learn how to think and act like idols. Though their careers as idols will only be for a short while, mindset is important. Thanks, Brandon. Now I'll introduce you to all your trainers. I want you all to get a great grasp on basic singing and dancing. If you do, you can master any song. The Ansede fetches the trainers from one of the houses. Oh! Hey, it's Mr. Vainamoinen, according to Google.
We are looking at how to pronounce these names, including from Norse mythology. This is a central character in Finnish folklore. Vainamoinen.
You don't speak loud enough either. Just tell me how to pronounce it.
We are looking at how to pronounce the Thor. Locally, in Norse, like
I know he is!
Or in Norway, it's said as Väinämöinen, Väinämöinen.
Väinämöinen. Väinämöinen. Okay. Hey, it's Mr. Väinämöinen. Man said, hey, you sure brought someone terrific. Mr. Väinämöinen? I'm Dusias. Do you know him? Don't I ever. He's our school's music lecturer. Professional band musician, too. Still active. Thanks for the introduction. That's me, Väinämöinen, master debut maker and legendary musician. No one's better at making debuts than me, let me tell you. Heck, I was in the womb for hundreds of years before debuting in life. And now I've descended all the way from Nakano Academy at the request of my pupil, the Enside. I hope you're ready for some real learning, kids. Right. A band musician that big? What? You didn't know? Working in a band is all about stamina. And performing is all about strength. That's why I make myself buff. Alright, you do you. Väinämöinen is the teacher who gave me this assignment. And he said that he'd at least help with the training the idols. He's a colleague of mine in showbiz after all. As for my other colleague, we have... Yo. Hey, what's good? It's me, Ame-no-uzume. You know me, producer. We haven't met. We haven't met in story. Avert eyes silently. But what are you getting all shy about, Brandon? Are you just putting on a tough act because you're in front of people? Oh, that's so cute. I heard from the Enside that you're helping people out. So, I figured I'll help too. Ame-no-uzume steps up to you and whispers into your ear an amused smile on her lips. If this goes well, won't Big Sis be happy? You got me helping out, so let's make this huge. Anyway, leave the dance lessons to me. I'm gonna make this the idol unit with the most immaculate vibes ever. They're both fantastic artists in their own right, everyone. And I know you'll have so much to learn from them. Today's just for getting acquainted. There are a few other assistants, but I'll introduce them at lesson time. Sounds like we won't have lessons today then. There's something else to do. There is, but first, the producer has something to let you all know. The Enside hands you the conversation baton again, and you try to remember the plan. I don't know the plan. We got a special guest. I'll introduce your rival. Well, it'll be great if that's the case. After all the lessons are done. Let us introduce our special guest and the example you'll be chasing after. A special guest? That's right. Today's hottest idol and peak performer of Olympus, Apollo himself, is joining our training camp. Apollo? Heck, I've heard of him. The idol otaku and Akiba won't shut up about the guy. Lord Apollo, the legendary archer. I can't believe I'd heard his name even here in Tokyo. Oh, right. Echoes from Olympus. Have you met him then? Not at all. The likes of me could never make the acquaintance of someone so auspicious. trainees had a relationship with another man, but I could never bring that up myself. The trainees cannot hide their surprise at hearing the name of an artist they all know. Particularly Amdusias, who watches his music videos with obsessive fervor on a daily. He simply stands there looking completely stunned. Seriously? We get to meet the top idol in the flesh? I think his meteoric rise makes him the perfect person to learn from. Well, honestly, if it was Gabrielle, I think we'd have to deal with Hati, who would probably be trailing right behind. Let's give him a round of applause, everyone. Okay, Mr. Manager, we're ready to receive him. Leanne Side contacts Apollo's manager over the radio, then welcomes the special guest with the trainees. The jet black limousine stands out as it slowly pulls into the Land of Law-esque village. Managers and security exit the car first to roll out the red carpet, which a boy promptly steps onto. Talk about being out in the sticks. Ah, so you're the trainees. Hey, name's Apollo. Nice to meet you. You look tired. Doing okay? No need to be all nice. I don't need any of that. This is what I'm normally like. You in showbiz, the faster you learn, the better. The faster you learn that, the better. Hey, the cameras aren't on, right? Oh yeah, you know you're supposed to tell me before they go on, right? Of course, it's all in the contract. I fully intend to announce beforehand when filming happens while you're around. Okay, good stuff. Always easy to work with Leanne P. Cool. And I'm not under any obligation to big you all up, right? The moment Apollo steps in front of you, the sharp look in his eye immediately begins to grow dull. Looking like he can't be bothered to stand, he plops down with a complete lack of decorum onto the red carpet laid out by his attendants. Is it just me, or is he totally different from when he's on screen? Like, in concerts and shows and stuff. That's Lord Apollo. He seems completely different from how people will describe him back home. Well, it's pretty common for celebrities to create characters they act out for their audience. Tendalos Bakanaki Habara covers stuff like that a lot on his channel. Yeah, I heard the idol industry is pretty much the same. So why would Apollo be any different? Amdusias nods sadly in response to Vapula's statement as the trainees whisper among themselves. Hey, Leanne P. Brandon, today was just like a quick meetup, right? Getting acquainted, yeah? Because I want to go home. Bed's calling me. Could you stay a little longer, Apollo? The trainers are just about to start. The trainees are just about to start. You'll catch a cold if you sleep there. You're just Leanna P's disciple. I don't gotta take no mouthing off from you. First impressions are usually the ones that stick. Is what I say to someone else. But you're brave, treating me like a kid. I like interesting types like you. And I wish you'd retract that part. Okay, since I'm liking this disciple of Leanna P's here, I'll grab a little motivation to stick around some more. Following a lazy stretch, Apollo abruptly leaps out and calls to one of the trainees, looking like he's all business. Alright, sorry for the wait. Top Olympian idol Apollo at your service. One of Apollo's managers, or caretakers as he calls them, taps at his phone to play some music. It was me and Ann Sidde's idea for me to be here, so you can watch and learn from a real idol up close. In return, since I'm helping you with your lessons, you'll be filming a show with me. A documentary about the interaction between me and the top and me at the top and all of you hoping to debut. It'll be a hit with the audience. All of this is in the contract. Your standard give and take. But I'm Apollo, the knight of heaven. I can't leave you with a simple business transaction. So I got a wonderful reward for all of you waiting when you make it to the finish line. During this time, the remaining caretakers gone to the limousine and returned with 4 costumes and panels. Are those? Debut costumes for all of you, made by a first-rate designer. I even got an image CG for you here. Breaking fourth wall. You're going to wear these, and we're going to stand on stage together. What you think? Pretty exciting, huh? Got you all fired up? Now, power up those skills in this training camp and let's aim for the shining stage together. BGM and Apollo's speech end perfectly in sync as he strikes a pose, pointing towards an imaginary stage. Wow! Look at that aura! It's like he's shining! So that's one of the 12 Olympians that captivated so many back home. Yeah, I couldn't take my eyes off him. It was like his voice demanded our attention. A reward for working hard? Now I feel like a kid waiting for Christmas. Time to be a good boy and put the effort in. Now that's a top idol. He's got that pro backbone. If only I can unsee him lounging. He made sure there would be no fans on the scene and demanded to be informed ahead of time of any filming, all to fully perform as an idol. Also, he could keep his audience enchanted and have his fans see that Apollo lives in their dreams. Such problems are natural for any idol, but it really is something to see how someone at the top does things. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning how to be a jerk. I should have said I was a fan from the start. Now that I've seen him acting so lazy. No, I'll forget I saw anything and burn idol Polly into my mind. The trainees are utterly spellbound by Apollo's demeanor. It's as if he is performing on stage. Seeking to bring them back to reality, Leanne Sidde claps her hands and refocuses the conversation. I understand how you all feel. Your anticipation, passion, and hope for the future have you all glowing with excitement. And I'd love to be able to tell you we should start right away, but first we need to create our lesson studio. Oh, right, we have to clean up. Checking the training camp's data stored on your phone, you quickly spot an entry reading Day 1, Lesson Studio Cleaning. In other words, this place hasn't been abandoned since the last filming, so it's a complete mess? Precisely, Vapula. We're going to produce the building. Yeah, I wish I wasn't right. Produce sounds nice, but it really means we're doing a huge cleanup, doesn't it? I don't dislike cleaning. It feels really nice to see things get all spick and span. I love cleaning. I'll make it as spotless as Santa School. Alright, come over to my house and clean up. They did this on the show too. It is what my friend told me. It sounds fun. Makes me really feel like I'm training to be an idol. I like that motivation, and I'm not gonna fall behind either. Let's make our training camp shine. Yeah! Yeah, I think that's about enough effort for now. Good luck with that, with the rest. Hey, caretakers, carry me in the car. Huh? Oh, right. You got a battle. Yeah, I think that's about enough effort for now. Good luck with that rest. Hey, caretakers! Carry me into the car. Huh? Right after his rousing speech to the trainees, Apollo completely loses motivation and is carried off by his caretakers into the limousine. You and the trainees watch in stunned silence as Leanne Side chases after him. Let's clean on our own for now. Yeah, we should start cleaning. Lord Apollo will want to come back if it's clean, right? Well, grunt work like cleaning usually falls on the newbies and those low on the pecking order. So yeah. Let's leave Apollo to Leanne Side and do the cleaning ourselves. Me, I'm used to backstage work. Follow Amduskias's lead. You and the trainees head into the largest house in the old set. I think that we don't know each other too well yet, so maybe it would be a good idea to talk while we clean. Ask each other questions that come to mind. Great idea, Echo. I'm all for it. How about you all? No problem, right? Yeah, I don't mind. But, gosh, Tomte, when I look at you, I remember a certain friend to everyone back in my guild. Oh. Really? There's someone like me in Akihabara? Well, I'd love to meet them. Introduce us when this training camp is over. Oh, God, no. Those two together? Which brings me to my question, Vapula. You answered the scouting call because you wanted to be an idol, right? Not really. Sorry to anyone who's after that, but I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off. Then my guildmate said I definitely could, so I decided to take a deep breath and just jump in. Dude, you got suckered into being farmed for content. You just don't realize it yet. Well, really? Hey, me too. I thought there was no way I could be an idol myself. I could see Barong pushing you into it. So I'm more or less here because Brandy and Leanne Side asked me to, basically. Oh God, a lot's riding. That's a lot of pressure riding on me. That's so strange, because I'm almost the exact same story. I didn't think I could be an idol either. I decided to repay the person who believed in my power, so here I am. Wait, so all three of you ended up here basically in the same way? What about you, Tomte? You do seem a lot more idolish than me. I don't know about that, but I was just really happy that Brandon asked for my help. Man, I feel like if I told you to jump off a bridge, you'd do it. If I said it would help me. See? I think you'd all make good idols. I think being the producer might be a lot harder than being the idol. So I'm really impressed with you, Brandon. I'll do my best to be as loud as I can. Worries fade with conversation, and the trainees gradually grow more relaxed. By the way, no one uses this house, right? It feels like there should be a lot more dust. Yeah, you're right. Not much is built up. Hell, the shared space back in Akihabara is way dustier. I hear that. I've seen rooms back in Santa School that are in worse shape than this. Huh, I wonder. Maybe the school gave it a once-over when they bought it? The trainees chatter among themselves as they clean the room with the supplies the staff handed them. They removed the sliding doors dividing up the Japanese rooms and moved most of the furniture into the closet. But in the middle of creating their lesson space, Echo lets out a sudden scream. Ah! Did you see something move just now? It ran from the corner into that room. Where? Even though people don't live here, maybe animals do? Or something else? Unable to deny the possibility, the group grows pale. What if there are venomous creatures, fierce beasts, completely unknown life forms? The humble house with nothing special about it takes on a sinister air in the eyes of all. I get it now. They just want to scare us with some trick they set up, right? The whole letting us know beforehand about filming was a lie, and they've got cameras hidden here and there. Yeah. Is there any point to doing that during idol training camp? Wait, they did say something about making a documentary. Let's look around, Echo. Can you tell us again about what you saw? Echo says she thought she saw something crawl quickly from one corner of the dark corridor into the closet room. Following her description, Tomte slips into the room through the slightly ajar sliding door with his Santa stealth skills. What is that? Noticing Tomte's intrusion, the slime shudders and lets out a piercing shriek. Tomte dashes out in surprise, rejoining you and the others. It really was a trick to surprise us, right? I totally called it. Just say it is so. Come on. You were right. There was a surprise waiting, but there's no telling if the staff set that slime up or not. I guess it moved in, huh? Should we chase it away? Just like that old inn. Oh, there. Been a while since I've done this. Following Tomte's footsteps, the slime burst out of the room from where it was hiding. Other slimes react to its screech, crawling out of ceilings, down hallways, and through doorways all over the house. Why are there so many of them? This house is a slime nest. Ew, gross. It's like they're spitting mud or something. Oh no. Maybe the slapsticks were invading their home? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They probably thought that we were destroying their territory when we were cleaning up the place. Well, in that case, we should just sit down and talk to them and explain what's going on. I'm sure we'll... Yeah! Don't think they want to talk. Tomte, I get where you're coming from. Tomte, I get where you're coming from. But we're not going to be able to talk our way out of this one. This might all be rigged, but we've got no choice. Let's be some sense into these slimes. I didn't expect idol training to leave me this dirty and dusty. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me. From how these slimes are moving. Oh no, Brandon, let's get out of the house. There's an idea under my tree, but we should get away from the slimes either way. But the slimes are just going to chase after us. Nope, we'll be fine. Unless I'm mistaken. That is. Let's get out of here. The slimes have been dogging you and the trainees since your encounter, pursuing you all throughout the houses. Yet once you make it to the front door, they come to a full halt and go creeping back into hiding in the floors and ceilings. Wait, what? The slime's just up and left. What's wrong, producer? Has the lesson studio been cleaned up already? Leanne Side returns just in time to see your group scurrying out of the house and listens to you explain what happened. Huh? What? Slimes? At the very least, I didn't set anything like that up. Wait, so you set something up? In that case, sounds like those slimes are stray transients that ended up living here, huh? So they definitely thought we were invading their home. I think so too. If those slimes moved in when this land was changing hands, then I'd feel bad about chasing them out of our home, even if we need it for our training camp. Something like this happened back home, and that just makes it worse to me. As a fairy in the world of Tirnanog, Tomte worked as a farmhand in the freezing land. To those with good etiquette, he would be nice, kind, and helpful. To those who acted scornfully, he would play naughty, plaguing them with tricks and mischief. This is how many farmers wished for him to act, so this is how he lived. Yet in time, he lost his place, his home. No one sought his aid anymore or wished for his blessings or torments. Leave this one to me, producer. I want to try that thing I just thought of. Hey there, sorry to let myself in on you twice. Tante steps through the door with buckets in hand, loudly announcing his presence. To his eyes, the house looks vacant, no slimes in sight. He walks into the corridor, heading toward where he first encountered them. On the way, he comes across a slime that is still knocked out, and lays the buckets down on the floor and sits down next to him. I had a feeling. The reason this house wasn't all that dusty was that you all been keeping it clean, right? See, I was really curious about why you were all covered with dust and slimy refuse and the like. After speaking to his unseen audience again, he pulls out the towel he brought, sinks it into the warm water, and wipes the slime surface down with it. You can clean slimes. Then he takes out another towel, soaks it in cold water, and rubs the slime down some more. With each stroke, it feels like the slime's jiggly body grows a little firmer. After some time, another slime peeks its face out from the ceiling. Oh my god, you can clean slimes. Look, see? Your friend's all clean now. Could you show me to your bath? I'd like to take care of all of you a bit more. Oh my god, we're raising slimes. Slime Rancher! Tomte looks the new slime in the face and cheerfully offers his surfaces. Slimes come flowing out of every direction, catching Tomte up in their midst and leading him elsewhere. Oh, so that's what a bath is. Well, don't mind if I do. Whoa. Tomte got all friendly with the slimes in the blink of an eye. He didn't just make us show that he wasn't an enemy. He went and did something they'd like. They were just dust-covered slimes, huh? It happened all so fast, I didn't notice at all. Yeah, I didn't notice either. Tomte's amazing for picking up on it so quick. Say, Brandon, what do you think? How do you see what he's done as a producer? Professional de-escalation. He's talented at making others happy, I know that much. Level-headed and passionate, that's him. I agree. It's not something easy to copy, and that makes it an important and unique tool in his toolkit. The other trainees nod in agreement, and before long, you hear Tomte let out a pleased call from inside the house. Check it out, everyone! The slimes are all clean now. You can clean slime. Yeah, I can see that. Put some clothes on first. Tomte seems far too excited to process any word you've said as he shares his news with the group. Oh, and you have to hear this. I was speaking with the slimes while cleaning up, and I've got great news. They don't mind letting us use the house for our idol lessons. They even said they handled cleaning up the place and our lodgings. Pretty great allies to get, don't you think? And in return, I'll keep the slimes themselves all clean. Put some clothes on, please. Hey, come on, settle down. That tickles. Those slimes really love him. They're all over him. Literally. I bet Hecate would love seeing this. Oh god, don't give her ideas. I'm glad you put yourself out there to convince him, but you at least head back to the bath or put on some clothes. Yeah, Tomte, you should be considerate of yourself as you are of the slimes. Not the most idol-esque scene here. Anyway, looks like we'll be able to start lessons tomorrow. Let's finish moving that furniture in, yeah? that unexpected incident overcome, the trainees all head back into the house together. Really now? They're just as good as I thought. Jeez, though. I just don't feel like doing anything. Apollo had one of his managers watching over the whole affair. He appears genuinely elated to hear the report, and then his expression turns cool as if he had anticipated it from the start. But if they're going to start idling on my level for a bit, can they really keep that level of energy going? I just don't get it. None of them get it. No one does. I know how it will play out to the end. Whatever. Training camp begins tomorrow. So Apollo, who possesses idol skills of the highest quality, this is a period of pointlessness. All that happened from here on out is clear to him through his prophecies, much like the futures he shows his fans. With that, the group moves to their first day of lessons in another world. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hate saying that, but thanks for watching this video anyway, because it still gives me support. But if you'd like to help out even further, you can join my YouTube channel membership and donate there, or join my Patreon.com, or even at my Ko-fi account.